and welcome back to Scottish and Scared. I am Stefanie.
And I'm Shannon.
And before we get into anything, I would like to start off by saying, if you listen to us and you have any personal stories to do with anything supernatural, paranormal, all that good stuff, please send it on to us at scottishandscared@gmail.com. We would be more than happy to read them out and also read them for ourselves, because we do like to read.
Yeah. And if you're on Instagram, head over and follow us at Scottish and Scared Pod. We'd really appreciate it, guys. We are aiming for 100 followers. I was hoping for 60 followers for my birthday on the 18th of October, but we're actually sitting at 97 now.
Yep. So I know 100 is not a lot to some people, but to us that's
banging.
That's pretty big. So we're aiming for 100. So if you could please go over and do that, we would really appreciate it.
We comment anything,
and we really appreciate everybody that has done it. Also, please rate and review us wherever you're listening to us. That really helps us as well. Also, if you are here to purely hear, what's the word? If you're here to just purely listen to what the episode is actually about, then please skip forward, because me and Shannon, we like to
talk a lot of shit.
Basically, update each other on our past week, anything that's happened, anything that's went on, anything interesting to us. So if you don't want to hear about us talking a lot of shit about our lives, then please skip forward, where you will hear
a lovely little story, a little tale
about Scottish mythology. So, Shannon.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
I know. I feel like it's been ages. It's like the longest week.
It has been another week filled with bad luck.
Oh, and dread.
No, I don't know what you did. I mean, I know it wasn't me, because I haven't left the house. I am fully
I've been left the house. What happened?
What?
I've not left the house. So can I use bad luck?
You have left the house.
You have headlines.
Didn't geese it.
Didn't.
I have started to slip in to a wee bit of, I don't know what you would call it. I'm full on
hermit.
Pretty much. I don't leave the house. I work. I get up. I go work. I go back to bed. And then I play a bit of Super Mario on the Switch. Or I do my jigsaw.
Or you FaceTime me for hours on end.
Or I FaceTime Sharon. And that's it. So I don't know what's went on this week. Earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday, a wee bit yesterday, I actually have Sjogren's disease, which is an autoimmune disease, and I had a flare-up, so that was great. That was lovely.
So there was no recording for some technical difficulty.
Couldn't see it with my eyes.
Unforeseen circumstances.
Which my debilitating disease, you know.
I know. How dare you have that, Stefanie?
So that was great. And then, Sharon, I'm sure that you had a mishap earlier on in the week.
There's a fucking mouse in the house. Like, I'm not like, guys, I need to like explain this one a bit better than the rest of the house. So we have what we call a sweetie drawer in the kitchen, and we had like little club and gold biscuits in it, and they were kind of like nibbled on, and we're like, right, surely not. So we emptied the drawer out, cleaned it all, disinfected it, and left a biscuit unwrapped, untouched there. I'm back about maybe 4 hours later, and it was nibbled away. The wrapper came off. You can actually just see the biscuit inside. There was no chocolate on top. And then the next day, it was gone. The full biscuit was off. So I thought I'd leave a wee trap, put some wee Maltesers in.
That's not a trap, that's you feeding a mouse.
But wait, Stefanie.
What part of that is a trap?
It's moved. It's no longer in the kitchen, because me and Jordan were lying in bed the other night, and see where the couch sits in our room. We heard like as if something was coming through the wall. See where the window sits?
That's disgusting, don't tell me anymore.
Aye, and Jordan's fucking shouting, there's a fucking cat in the wall, get it! But aye, so we've still not found where this fucking cat, mouse, rat, whatever it is. But I go on holiday Monday, so I don't give two fucks.
I'd also like to say, if you do hear rustling or like shuffling, Shannon's wearing a
duffel coat.
A duffel coat. So that's what the noise is.
It is.
But also, Shannon, I'm sure that you had a wee mishap with your hair.
Yeah, guys. So I don't like people touching my hair. I let Stefanie do it at the start of lockdown.
I don't know why. If you've ever seen my hair, you'd be like, why on earth would you let that girl get your hair?
So I had like my roots had come in, obviously couldn't go to hairdressers or that, and my roots were like down in my ears. So me and Stefanie thought, we'll just dye it. So I put 6 bottles of bleach on it at the start of lockdown, and then my root and that was starting to come in. So yeah, when was it, Tuesday? Tuesday, I was getting my hair done and the back it fucked, basically, at the root and underneath. So I had a meltdown. Say I'm going to shave my hair off and do a Britney and go buy wigs.
Shannon's very dramatic.
But Stefanie's my hair.
She burnt her leg last week, and when I say burn, it didn't even take off the first layer of skin. And she came into my house and told me that her leg was falling off and that she was going to die.
No, I'm going on holiday and I don't want to have a big brown stain on my leg.
So that's how dramatic she is, just for context. But she's actually had her hair fixed. It's actually really nice. I do enjoy looking at it.
I enjoy looking at myself also. I'm stunning.
It's really nice. I
Sorry,
don't know
guys,
what colour that is.
It's like she put like a kind of ash through the root because
Moosey brown.
Oh, I like that.
Is that what they call it? Moosey
There's a
brown.
moose in the house. Oh!
No, but like, alright guys, listen, see this mouse? It's still living in their house.
But I don't know what it is.
They've not put any traps down. They haven't phoned anybody to come out and kill it.
Because
They're just living.
Cinderella lived with mouses. And wee rats.
They're just
wee Gus.
living.
She had Gus. I'm going to call him Gus.
Cinderella's a fucking Disney film, right?
I'm a princess, so get with it, okay?
No, it's ridiculous living with a rodent. Before we go any further, I'd also like to say we actually had someone comment on our Instagram.
Last night,
I think one of our first.
That's
might have been our
first comment.
It was our 4th episode. We did the Mackenzie Poltergeist, which you can go back and listen to. I'm not going to tell you what it is about.
Of course not. That'd be cheating.
So we had someone on Instagram called Andy Allen, which sounds like a fake name, but it is not, I assure you. And we said in our episode that there was flats that surrounded the graveyard, that people reported strange things happening in that lived there. And he commented saying that his old flat looked onto the graveyard. He lived in Candlemaker Row, and his van disappeared and reappeared from the kirkyard.
Which is freaky.
He reported it stolen, and it was found in the same place exactly a week later.
After he'd parked it there. He had both sets of keys, and it was locked when the police found it. So his van literally vanished and then just reappeared. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. Because we were saying that you've never had like kind of cars or like actual vehicles being moved or anything gone like a bit dodgy.
I've never heard a story anything to do with like a vehicle or a car.
No.
So thank you so much for commenting that.
That was good.
That was
I thought
lovely.
we were getting done for copyright this morning when I seen it reported it stolen. I just read that part and thought, what the fuck is going on? But thanks, Andy.
I was thinking about this last night, right?
Okay.
You remember when we were young? In that programme Goosebumps?
Aye.
Dun, 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 dun.
Aye.
Right, you know the scariest part of that whole programme?
What?
Was that G. You know the G in the title
And it,
sequence that
drips.
flies
Aye. Oh.
through the city?
No.
That is the scariest part of that whole programme.
No. I can't remember that. Let me see.
Like, you know, in the title sequence it goes dun 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 dun, and it's like the G for Goosebumps,
No.
the book.
Wait, let me see.
Like, just Google, like, go to YouTube and write write
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps title.
What is that?
Have you never seen Goosebumps?
I've seen Goosebumps, aye, but I can't remember the G flying through the sky.
Wait a minute. Stop banging the table. There. See the G?
Aye. What a poor wee dog. Oh, dog's got blue eyes, scare eyes there. Oh, that is quite freaky actually.
The scariest part of this whole programme is the G.
What's that, a sperm cell? Floating in a graveyard.
So I was thinking about this last night. Don't ask me why. But I was like, the thing that freaked me out the most about Goosebumps was the title.
The G?
Sequence. See that G floating? It looks dead sinister.
Poor wee dog hunt.
I don't like it.
I'm claustrophobic with Darren.
Another thing that I'm currently obsessed with this week is folk music.
No. Stop it right now. I'm not having this.
I don't know why.
You terrified me the other day.
I'm
Play
obsessed.
play that one song.
No, I'm not going to play it.
I was petrified lying on my bed trying to do my nails.
If any of you listen to, like, Shannon doesn't listen to any sort of rock.
No.
Not even like punk rock. She doesn't listen to any sort of rock.
It scares me. That's why. Not that it scares me. It's just about like, do. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck's going on?
I played this off for her the other day and she was lying.
I was painting my toes and
had
my
her-
nails. I
She
couldn't
had her
move.
hands over her ears and she was like, turn it off, as if I was like playing like satanic chant music. or
Why is
something.
not going,
Like, I listen to Rammstein and stuff like that, so she's like...
The fuck is that?
See, guys.
We are two complete different.
I have no idea why, but I just became obsessed with folk music this week. Like, obsessed with it. And not just, like, foreign folk music, like Scottish folk music.
Aye.
I don't know why. I've just listened to it. Or
Reminds me of New Year. I say that to your dad in the house.
I don't know why. I'm really, really obsessed with it. And then the last thing. So, I used to skateboard, which I can no longer do because I dislocated both my knees several times.
You fucking idiot.
I'm hypermobile and I have joint problems, so I dislocated my right knee twice and I dislocated my left knee 3 times. And one of them being on, well, 2 of them being on the skateboard. So my doctor said that if I dislocate my knee again, then I might have to get a new knee. So I just...
And tell them what you bought, Stefanie.
What did I buy?
You got a skateboard.
No, that's what I'm saying, a skateboard. So I just bought a skateboard, right? So now it's just sitting in my room and I can't do anything with it because...
She just sits and slides back and forth on her bum when she's doing her drawers.
If I'm doing my hair or something, I'll sit on it, but like I can't because I just don't want to risk
Fun.
hurting my knee again and then having to get a new knee. That just sounds painful.
Remember I done it out in the hall the first time you got it and I was like, aye, it's alright, you can stand on it. No, I don't have any balance. I was petrified.
You can eat it. She couldn't even stand on it. She put one foot on it and it went flying out from underneath her.
I was like, no, I can't do that.
She put a hole in my front door.
I kept a shot at me.
So what I was what I say is, if anybody has any ideas of what you can do with a skateboard, like anything creative or like, I could paint the back of it and make a painting, but I don't know. I just don't want it to sit there
And do nothing.
It's just sitting there. So if anybody has any creative ideas,
why don't we go up the park, sit you on it, and just shoot you down the hill? But you're sitting on it, and break your bone doing
No,
that.
because that is just an accident waiting to happen.
Put elbow pads and knee pads and be helmet on.
No,
That's what I meant to me skateboard.
no.
Well,
If you want to take the skateboard up the park and go down hills and sit on your bum, then on you go.
you come in with it.
But I will not be sitting in A&E for 6 hours with you when you break your leg or you fly off and fly into a river. I'm not doing it.
You've seen the size of the wee ponds.
Shannon, you couldn't even stand up in it.
I'll be sitting on it, I'll be standing.
Right, okay, fine.
Well,
But
yeah.
I was just, if anybody had any creative ideas of how to recycle a skateboard or like do something with it or do something fun with it, let me know.
Hit us up, honey.
Because it's just sitting there. It's a wee sin for it, honestly. But that is all I had to talk about this week. I didn't really have anything else.
If I got anything.
I didn't really have anything else, you know.
Wee Polly, my wee old boss, she added us to her wee playlist for when she's doing her walk. I loved that.
That's cute. We're still not allowed to be more than 6 people. No, in England it's 6 people. You're not allowed to have...
Scotland are trying to do a 10 o'clock curfew.
Shut up.
Have you not seen this either? Jesus Christ. Where's Nicola Sturgeon? She's pissing me off these days. And I mean pissing me off severely.
You'll be on holiday soon anyway, so you won't need. You'll be living it up in the sun with a cocktail. A wee frozen daiquiri.
Right. Coronavirus deeply worrying rise in cases sees Northern Ireland introduce local restrictions. Well, see if they didn't bring out this fucking half price 8 out to help out. Go outdoors, 3 indoors. Go to work, don't go to work. Go in a taxi, don't go in a taxi. You're telling us to go out and do all this half price stuff, right? Then you're telling us, oh, young people, you're killing everybody, you're making a spike in it. Don't do a half price food thing where you can get your Nando's for like 15 quid. Do you know what I mean?
I know. So
It's just stupid.
So here we get, what is it, eat out?
Is it eat out to help out or help out to eat out or something?
Something like that. So basically, if you eat out in a
It's
restaurant
50%.
or you go to a bar, it's 50% off your bill.
But it's
So
one,
they're
like
encouraging
Monday, Thursday,
people.
innit?
I think so. So they're encouraging people
To go out,
to go
and
out,
socialise.
socialise, drink, eat, to help businesses, obviously.
Aye.
And then they're saying, but we can't have people in our house. But they're saying it's because when they lifted it, there was a load of young people had house parties, and that's what caused the spike, which is stupid. Don't have a fucking house party when there's a pandemic. You're just as likely to catch it sitting in a beer garden or a restaurant than you are.
But then it's like this track and trace thing and all. Like, I don't think... Like, you're walking in, you're signing your name, you're putting your number in, right? But that's not kept, like, behind a bar, right? And it's kept, like, there. And it's sat there so anybody can see your details. Do you know what I mean?
I know, it's a bit...
I just don't get it. It's a lot of fucking shit, guys.
I know.
And they try to tell me I need to quarantine for 2 weeks. Nicola, you quarantined me for 3 fucking months, and now you're adding another 2 weeks onto that? It's not happening, Stephanie. It is not fucking happening.
Also, I think it's in England. You're only allowed
Aye, not it's in Scotland now
to be
too.
in parties of 6.
Where is it? I just seen it here. Restricting indoor and outdoor gatherings to 6 people from no more than 2 households is a tough measure, but Scotland is in a precarious position with rising coronavirus cases, Nicola Sturgeon tells in STV News at 6. That's what I said, stop letting us all go out then. And then I seen something the day it was on TikTok, like I know we pure say about TikTok's fucking irritating, but there was this woman, right, and she was like, as if she was phoning corona. And she was like, right, you've got rid of all the elderly, all the young, all the like poor. Now we'll start killing off some ways. So open all the schools, open all the nurseries, shut all the workplaces and shut all the pubs, but keep the schools and nurseries open. And I'm like, that is basically what they're doing. They are the ones who carry it, but they're still going back. And there's a wee person like you still working for him.
I've got no idea about any anyway. Like, I just don't keep up with it. I just don't.
It's on Twitter, and it just goes off its head, and I'm just like, okay.
I just get on with it because it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of moaning about it. I'm sick of being stuck in. I literally stuck in the 4 walls of my house. Like, I physically don't go outside because there is no point in me going outside.
There's nothing to do. We went for dinner, like we were saying last episode, and then it was dead. There's no atmosphere anymore. So
no,
what's
because
the point
there's no
in
music. So it's like, what is the point? But then people are choosing to have house parties because of that, and then that's what's causing spikes. So then it's like, it's just all a big. It doesn't make sense.
I genuinely think it's a lot of shit. But then it said something about like the rise in economy was like set up by 6% or something. I seen that in the the day when I was watching YouTube things flashing through the articles and it popped in. I was like, how the fuck we risen by 6% in Turkey's dam?
That's a lot of shit because we experienced that last week when the hotel that we were supposed to be going to Edinburgh shut down because they couldn't afford.
So it's a lot of shit.
So that's just bullshit. It's just getting a bit ridiculous now. I'm so fed up. Like, I'm just so fed up. I
wish you were coming with me on Monday.
I know. That'd be so good.
Are you going to miss me?
Of course.
I'm going to FaceTime you every day.
Listen, guys. See how when I feel down or I feel sad, Shannon makes me feel better. She literally puts a smile on my face every single day of my life.
Without fail.
The
I don't even need to try. Look, she's smiling already.
The lassie makes me laugh so much. Like, honestly, like, I wish she was my sister. I do.
I'm your sister. I'm a sister from another mister.
Well, she
literally.
We basically are like sisters, but that's why I said that. But it's bringing tears to my eyes.
Don't cry. It's emotional.
I love her so much.
It's going to be 7 full days.
She FaceTimes me at least 4 times a day. But she's just so... Honestly, Shannon's the most nicest, funniest, warmest person in the whole world. Like, see if you have her in your life, she's never nasty, she's never...
Aye, soft so.
We've never fell out. Like,
no.
I don't think we'd ever fought because it's funny.
I think I'd laugh, see if we've all said this, like, see if the two of us were to get into an argument or something, I would start fighting. I think I would just look at Stefanie and we'd just burst out laughing. I don't think I could actually ever bring myself to do it.
But I don't think I'd ever be like that with you because you don't date and it pisses me off to when I'm like, what I shout at you.
I want to fucking stab you in the eye.
I mean, there's other people in the family, but...
Oh yes, we all know. Moving on swiftly.
But you, no. She just make me laugh so much, honestly. Like, she just walks into my house singing TikTok songs.
I like you. I don't know, fuck what's your boyfriend. It's going to link and do what
we are complete opposites. Like, see when you see us on the street.
People look at us
because it's like it's stark contrast between
black and like multicolours.
I wear, for the most part I wear black, and I've got like weird hair, and then you've got Shannon who's like
blonde
and she goes to the sunbeds and she's like always got her makeup like that. It's like a very stark contrast. But of course I'm going to miss you.
I know.
It's got to greet.
It's a full 7 days, Stephanie. Like,
I'm gonna get separation anxiety.
No, right, I get separation anxiety constantly. Anytime Jordan leaves for work or Lorraine goes to work, I phone Stefanie. I'm like, Stefanie, can I come over? And I literally run across the road, my jammies, my slippers.
And then she just sits on TikTok for like 2 hours and then goes, right, I'm away. And then leaves. She has like severe separation anxiety. It's quite bizarre. But because Shannon is away on holiday next week, we are going to record an episode on Sunday.
Aye.
To go up next week. But we're not going to do a specific topic. What we're going to do is we are going on Saturday. Well, I don't actually know if I should say this because we're not allowed to be in each other's houses.
Fuck it, we're breaking the rules. Nicola, fuck you.
I'm going to Shannon's house because it's Shannon's boyfriend's mum, Lorraine, she's like my second mother.
Yes.
It was her birthday, so I'm actually going to Shan's house to have a few alcoholic
Beverages.
And I'm pretty sure that on Sunday we're going to be a wee bit worse for wear, a wee bit rough. So
And we can laugh about the
exactly. We thought it'd be a great idea that if we recorded an episode on Sunday, a wee bit rough, and then we could laugh about what happened on Saturday, and then what we're
because there will be shit to laugh about. It's not always funny. Now if you're falling off that couch, I'll never get that
Shannon,
vision.
You don't have to say that. I'm stop talking about it. I'm sick of it.
I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I hate it. Stop it. I don't remember.
I've actually got a tear in my
That is enough.
Right, stop it now.
Alright. But we thought we would just talk about our favourite horror films, our favourite stories that grown up, like, you know how you tell like the ghost stories that everybody's heard, those kind of things that like kind of shaped us into the people that we are like today with horror. And like, I love Halloween. Like, my room is themed on Halloween. Like,
Jordan walked in last night and there was a wee T-Rex sitting on the floor and he was just smiling, and me and Stefanie were looking at each other like, what the fuck is he looking at?
I've got a wee
He was like, that's cool.
I've got the pop like T-Rex from Jurassic Park. But my childhood mega moulded me into like the Halloweeny person, because
And your birthday's like 6 days before Halloween.
and my birthday's 6 days before Halloween, so I love Halloween. And Shannon also likes horror and stuff like that, so we thought
I
we would
like
talk
the
about
scare side.
we thought we would talk about our favourite horror films, our favourite ghost stories, things that like creeped us out when we were kids. We would just talk about all that kind of stuff because we're going to be rough anyway, so there's absolutely no point.
Oh, we should watch The Burning before we record.
Yes, we've been asked to watch The Burning.
By my father. Thanks, Daddy.
I had a peek at it and it just looks like your classic 70s cheesy
pure
horror
cheesy horror in the woods.
camp story. But my dad says it's scary, so
Let's try it.
we might as well just give it a wee whirl.
So we'll watch that on Sunday morning then.
We'll do that. Right.
And then we'll let you know how that is. And if we thought it was scary or if it was just, yeah.
But that's everything that's been going on this week. I'm pretty sure.
Betty, it's wee Auntie Betty's birthday on Saturday.
Yeah,
Shout out to Auntie Betty.
It's her Auntie Betty's birthday on Saturday. So
We
we're going
love
to go
you.
visit her.
I know, we have to
We'll
say
just
to
stand at the
enjoy.
garden gate and we'll go, "Hi Betty,"
Love you. I can't touch you because you're elderly.
because you're old and fragile and you might die, so I'm just going to stand here.
Beth.
Which, it's true.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't be so...
I never said you was
What
going to
about
die.
Stop using that word.
Oh my god, you're so fucking...
Jesus.
You're such a baby.
I am. I'm no
Death
baby.
is inevitable, Shannon, embrace it.
I'm not scared of dying. I just want to know what I'm going to come back as.
You're no scared of dying,
No. Everybody dies today.
but you're scared of everything else.
I know. But we're all going to die one day. What's the point in scared it?
Well, I'm sorry, but see, next time on this podcast, you better be telling me that fucking mouse is dead, because see, if you don't...
You said you wanted to date. You wanted to catch it.
But you're living with it!
I don't know what it is.
Right, we need to get off this, because we're just going to keep talking about it.
I know.
So, for today's episode, I was actually supposed to be talking about something completely different, but as usual, when I look into something,
You go off
I
target.
tend to come right back to Scotland. Like, there tends to be something in the research that
Just brings us back.
just, like, takes me off in this wee tangent that just brings me right back to bonny wee Scotland. So we've decided for the time being that we're just going to cover things based here in Scotland. Until
Aye.
which time we don't have anything else to talk about. And then we will move on to other parts of this great
The big
world.
bad world. Ooh.
This horrible that we live in.
The world is fried right now.
So there are so many things that we do want to talk about from other parts of the world. We have a list.
Yes.
So now and again, I will throw one in.
We span on the works.
And as I said, if any of you guys listening have anything you want us to cover from anywhere else or here in Scotland, then just let us know. Just drop us an email or DM us, whatever.
Yep. You know where to find us.
So this week I kind of took a deep dive into Celtic and Scottish mythology.
Ooh.
It's very interesting and vast. And you could literally just sit and read it for days and days and
Aye.
days and days.
I like shit like that.
But every time I look into one thing, I end up down a rabbit hole looking at all sorts. So, today I was planning on talking about the Kelpies because somebody asked me the other day why I call the Kelpies the sea demons.
I remember remember the first time you said that to me. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I call the Kelpies the sea demons. And every time somebody hears me say it, they're like, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you the actual story about the Kelpies from Scottish Mythology.
You've told me this. I remember that.
And I've added a few other ones in as well that I seen that I thought were a bit... That's a bit scary.
Even you were scared?
The last one I was a bit like, whoa, if I seen that, I'd be like, right.
Get that fuck.
We need to evacuate the building.
Okay, right. I want to hear.
So here in Falkirk there's a place called the Helix, and at the Helix there are two 30-metre high horse head sculptures. They are known as the Kelpies.
They're quite daunting looking. Like, see if you look at them, because they are up so high.
In Scottish mythology, Kelpies are water spirits who haunt rivers, streams and any small bodies of water. They present themselves in the shape of a horse. This all sounds very majestic and magical.
No.
But Kelpies are not that nice, and you definitely do not want to run into one all alone at the waterfront. So to children, the Kelpie will present itself as like this harmless wee pony.
In the water?
Just at the water. And naturally, a Wayne child would want to go over and investigate that. They'd be like, oh, look, a pony. But just to clarify, don't let your Wayne go to the water by themselves to the point where they can run over to a mysterious water horse.
Are these things real?
Well, it's mythology, so...
I know it's like myths, but like...
I don't think it's real, but it just...
Aye, I'm going to take you.
If you mount a Kelpie in its horse form, it will drag you into the water, down into the depths, where it will most likely kill and eat you. So Kelpies are said to be like, their skin is this really sticky, tacky substance, so when you touch it, you're stuck. Like, you can't get away from it. So they drag you into the water, and they like to eat like your intestines and all that stuff. So lovely. But the only way to free yourself from a Kelpie is to take its bridle. So you know how horses have a bridle, like the thing that goes around in their mouth.
Aye.
Like, if you grab their bridle, it's meant to you gain control of the Kelpie, and you can make it do whatever you want, basically. But I mean,
nah, you're alright. I don't
if
want
you're
a
getting
fucking
dragged,
Kelpie. You're going to try and grab something with its mouth. You'd be like, get the fuck away from me. I'd be kicking his head.
To adults and young men in particular, the Kelpie will pretend to be a young woman in distress to lure them down to the water and then drag them away to their deaths. So, not a very nice horse. Kind of sounds like a siren. You know how like mermaids?
Aye.
That's what they do with their song. It's said they also have the power to command water, meaning that they can summon floods and they can pull so that they can... I just got my tongue tied there. They can summon floods to pull people into the water as well. So like they'll hang a flood so it like sweeps you into the ocean.
Aye.
That's quite scary. So you may be wondering, why the hell would you create two sculptures of demon horses
and stick it
and make them into a tourist attraction? Well, that's because they aren't actually inspired by folklore at all. So the guy that created them, he didn't take inspiration for the mythology behind the Kelpies. Mm-hmm. The man who created them, Mr. Andy Scott, was inspired by the horses who helped essentially make Falkirk what it is today. Clydesdale horses were used to pull wagons, ploughs, barges and coal ships, which all contributed to the way that Falkirk looks today, and obviously the industry. Uh-huh. And that's not just in Falkirk, that's like the whole of Scotland. Like Clydesdales were machines, like they're big horses, they're like they big huge things. Right. So they really shaped this whole country. So he took inspiration for that.
Rather than the scarish side.
Yes. And the sculptures themselves are actually based on two living Clydesdales named Duke and Baron.
Oh,
so
wee Duke.
I don't know why you wouldn't look into the thing behind Kelpies
before you shoved it up, because they're fucking massive.
But then, who am I?
But then, but I know what I don't like as well. See, when you're walking around it and it's got that water and it's got that wee tiny bridge, that's freaky, you know. So it's got a wee tiny bit and it's like, it's not a bridge, it's like...
That's a canal.
Aye, that's freaky thing.
I've actually been to see the Kelpies at night, and it is absolutely stunning.
Aye.
Like, it's stunning. If you ever get the chance to go at night, it's beautiful. The lights are all, the sculptures are all lit up. It's great for photos, and it's just really beautiful. And they kind of like magical. And they're like down by the water. There's like a canal and stuff at the Helix.
Aye.
So that there is water there.
So
But
as if they're actually coming out the water,
it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the story behind Kelpies. So whenever I say sea demons, that's why, right?
'Cause they'll come take your life away.
Now this next one,
Okay.
if you've been listening since the beginning, which you probably haven't been, you will know our family has this strange love for werewolves. No, in a weird way, where we like think that they're real and stuff, but like we just have this weird romance with like werewolves. We actually would like to do a full episode on werewolves and really get into like the actual mythology behind it,
Yeah.
as
'Cause
well
that's
as
all been brought up.
as well as the pop culture that obviously we know today.
Teen Wolf.
But there is
everything.
actually mythology that goes behind them,
Aye.
and it's really interesting. So we would really like to do an episode, but today I'm going to be talking about wolvers.
What?
Wolvers. Which you could argue aren't really werewolves at all. This creature is said to call the Shetland Islands home, which are located at the very north of Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
The Celts believed that the wolver were descended from wolves and are more like a hybrid of wolf and man. They are said to have the head of a wolf, the body of a man, which is covered in short brown or black hair. So they're not shapeshifters like werewolves are portrayed. They're like, you know how werewolves are like they can transform into a
I
wolf.
ain't human.
This is more in this
Half and
state
half.
permanently. Like it doesn't go from a man to a wolf or a wolf to a man. It's just a wolf man in this state.
Oh, have you got photos of that?
Yes, which I will put up on our Instagram as well for you to have a wee gander.
Browse.
They are also more solitary beings and prefer to live in their caves all alone, away from prying eyes. So they are very solitary. They don't live in packs like you would
Aye.
expect.
'Cause you don't normally like see watching kind of like werewolf things and that, like they don't actually come in packs. Oh, that's awful.
Just showing Shannon a wee photograph here.
Oh, that's mad. Do you think that's true?
Again, mythology, I don't know.
I mean, there's hundreds of stuff. Like hundreds of photos. It's a little bit fried.
Unlike werewolves, who for the most part just want to butcher and kill people, the wolver is described as being kind and gentle. There are even stories of them leaving fish on the window ledges of families who have fallen on bad times. I think that's pretty cute. Them just going up and leaving wee fish on the ledges. Like if somebody in the family was sick or if they weren't making any money for the crops that season, the wolver would go up and leave fish on the windowsill.
That's so nice.
And
She was actually a nice wee man.
Aye.
Wolf thing.
There are also stories of them helping guide lost travellers home who had got turned around in the forest or countryside. So they're kind of helpful,
Little
kind, but they're solitary, so they don't really like to mingle. I think that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's cute. I want to see one.
Most lore has them being sighted while fishing from a rock called the Wolver's Stane, which if you're not Scottish, a stane is a stone.
A stone.
If you ever stumble upon them fishing and you just kind of leave them alone at peace, no harm would come to you. So if you ever see a wolver, which I mean you probably won't, but if you ever see one, just leave it be. Don't like try to like piss it off or
Touch it.
just leave it. But there are stories of wolvers killing people, but for the most part it's in self-defence, so they've attacked it and it's just kind of defending itself.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part it's kind of a nice thing.
Wolf thing.
A more morbid side of the myth is to see one as an omen. Anyone who comes into contact with a wolver or spots one is apparently marked for death, and they have been also connected to hellhounds and black shucks.
What?
Do you know what a black shuck is?
No.
Black shucks, like a big black dog.
Oh. Like the big things that... It was like my video I was showing you, it's like all the best dogs to get, and that guy was absolutely petrified of this big black dog thing.
Aye,
Like that?
it's meant to be like it's meant to be evil. It's seen as like a sign of evil. Black shucks are meant to be like if you see them, you're gonna die. This is the same with this wolver. Like, apparently, if you see one, you're marked for death. It's the same with hellhounds.
Fuck's sake. That's
But
quite scary.
unfortunately, there are no documented sightings of any wolvers in the Shetland Islands.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, it's not uncommon to see one.
If
So
there's no sightings, how's it?
maybe people just see them and they just think, "Oh, this is just part of like
I don't
our
think it in
heritage
there.
or our culture," so we just don't say nothing.
Because I don't want to piss it off.
I think that's quite a nice story.
I like that wee story. I like the wolver. Wolver, whatever you want to call it.
So the last one is the one that I was like, this is a wee bit fucked up.
Why?
I don't know, something about it creeps me right out.
Don't, I've got a shiver right down my spine.
So this is another one from the Orkney Islands. The Orkney Islands have just got it going on.
That's what you were talking about the other day, and you're like,
I
Orkney?
asked you, this is going to sound really stupid, right? But I didn't know if Orkney and the Orkney Islands were like the same thing.
Aye. And she phoned me for advice. I was like, Stefanie, I think that's just Orkney.
I was like, is this stupid?
Was that right?
I'm not.
No.
Orkney's there and then it's Orkney Islands. You know
Or
what I
it's
mean?
just two different places.
No,
Or
it's the same place. It's the same place.
You just got an island on it. I see.
So, this one is called the Knuckle of E.
Knuckle
Knuckle of E.
of E.
Or the Devil of the Sea.
The Devil of the Sea, I like that.
The Devil of the Sea.
Is it a Loch Ness?
No. It's described as being a creature of pure evil.
Ooh.
In some of the mythology I read, and some that I've spoken about today, sometimes these creatures have a good side and they have a bad side. So the Kelpie, for the most part, is trying to kill people, right? But
Does it have a good side? No?
sometimes it's just like the whole taking the bridle and then commanding it thing. So they're not all bad, but for the most part they're just bad.
Aye.
But this guy, he's just all bad. He's just horrible.
How do you know he?
I don't know he's a he, but I've seen pictures and like illustrations,
Let me see.
and I just kind of get the vibe that he's a he. I don't want to assume genders here, right? I'm
scared.
2 wee seconds and all.
Let me have a wee swatch at this. What the fuck is he? What? Is it like a mermaid, isn't he? That fucking thing's terrifying. How long its arms are?
I know.
Oh no, I'm guessing he's a he.
So I just assume that he's a he, right? This creature was so feared by the islanders that they wouldn't even speak its name. So they just refused to talk about it.
That's right.
The Orkney Islands were not just inhabited by Scots. There have been many different groups of people who have lived there,
Right.
such as Celts, Scandinavians, and even Romans. So these stories have been passed on through different generations and cultures.
Mm-hmm.
This mythology that this creature belongs to is called Arcadian. So that's like a mixture of all the different cultures, like as one. According to Arcadian legend, this creature's purpose was to terrorise the people of the island. That was its sole purpose.
Why would you do that?
Which it absolutely revelled in. It loved it. And he has absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever. So what does it look like? Well, it's described as being a creature who is half horse, half human, with a human torso mounted on the back of the horse and long muscular arms which can reach the ground.
Aye, that's freaky.
It has no skin or hair, sometimes appearing as though it's been turned inside out.
Aye.
As you could see, its thick black blood coursing through its veins. A foul-smelling smoke would be sometimes seen coming from its mouth, which apparently had the power to kill crops and bring in sickness to livestock. So, I mean,
Fuck off.
that is the most terrifying thing that I've ever, like,
No,
the
feel like
image
it's
that I
40.
conjured in my head was the most terrifying thing I've ever heard.
That is horrible.
Even though this creature is called the Devil of the Sea and was known to be a sea creature, its only known weakness was fresh water. So this creature used to come for the sea, so like it would come onto the land for the sea, but apparently it had an affliction to fresh water, which is stupid.
So it can't go back in, but it can commit.
Well, seawater isn't fresh water, it's
Or
salt
like
water.
just tap water and shit.
So like streams or like rivers, the rain's fresh water.
Why?
It's no playing with that, it's just not about it.
Well, tough shit.
This fueled the beliefs that if you ever come in contact with the Knuckle of E, running across a stream of fresh water could stop him in his tracks. This also meant that the creature hated the rain, so the islanders would pray for rainy days. Maybe that's why it rains so much in Scotland.
Maybe. Pray.
I'm never going to complain about the rain ever again.
I don't want it to get me. Rain, please.
One more way to keep him at bay was to burn seaweed, as apparently the smell would piss him off. It pissed him off so much that he would destroy whole fields of crops and kill entire groups of livestock of the people who were burning the seaweed. So this proper pissed him off.
Is there any like proof of this?
There's never been like a
sighting?
recorded sighting. This is all based on like people who've said
Hearsay.
they've seen it,
Aye.
and also like stories passed through like generations. But there's
That's terrifying.
the
that.
same way every other thing. There's no like physical evidence to say that this thing existed,
Aye.
or there's no photographic evidence. I mean, I don't even know. It clearly isn't still running about the Orkney Islands because somebody would have seen it. You know what I mean?
Listen, what?
I don't know.
It has rained a lot the past couple of years here.
It has. Overall, though, he's a pretty nasty beast.
Aye.
Or they are a pretty nasty beast.
When you look at the photo, you don't understand. I mean, it does genuinely, like Stephanie said, look as if he's been turned inside it.
So when I read that one, I was like, that is one of the creepiest things I've ever heard.
That's disturbing.
Imagine living back then. On an island.
Can I get off it?
Can you get off? And this thing is running riot.
Killing all your crops.
Killing all your crops.
Because you're abundant seaweed. Don't touch my seaweed.
That's fucking terrifying. And like, as Sharon just said, like, see when you see a picture of it, it's terrifying.
I thought, like, at first, see, because it, like, the way it is mounted on the back, it does look like a mermaid's, like, see the bottom? Like that, like, flapper bit.
I see what you mean now.
Oh, no.
But honestly, that's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard. And like, there's so many of these. Like, we can do it. We'll do a part 2 and we'll do more.
Aye.
And I'll just
definitely.
pick like the scary ones. But these are the ones that I was originally just going to talk about the Kelpies. But as I said, I fell down that rabbit hole. And as soon as I heard werewolf, I was like, oh.
We gotta do it.
And then I seen the Knuckle of V, and I was like, whoa, this shit is mad. So, what do you think of mythology?
I like mythology.
Do you think it's like... Do you think it's real, or do you think it's just like... Because some people think that it's just like... See, like religion.
Some stuff, I think, could be real. Or could have been real back then. Don't think off this shit's happening now. Because like you said, if that Knuckle of Eve was still kicking about, somebody would have seen it by now, and it would be captured. Do you know what I mean?
But like... Some people think that mythology was created to like bring communities together. So like, you know, religion is sometimes they say like it's created just to like bring everybody
together.
in the one ideology, one frame of mind. People think that's what mythology is, so it was to bring communities like together.
But they didn't want to be together, they all wanted to hide in their houses of poor souls.
But they all had one common enemy, so it kind of brought them together that way. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And obviously they would use it to explain if crops failed or livestock was dying, they would just say, oh, it's the Knuckle of V. So it's like a good it's
thing.
like when we talked about the Salem witch trials.
Aye.
No, the Salem witch trials, the Scottish witch trials.
Aye. I thought I'd Salem now. Aye, no.
That was just used as a, oh, I'm sick, so it must be a witch. Oh, my crops have failed, it must be a witch. It's just an excuse.
Aye.
To persecute
rather than
people.
saying you're shite at growing, mate. I quite like it, it's interesting.
I absolutely love this stuff.
Same.
I think it's so interesting to think that our ancestors believed in this stuff. I think that's so
Could you think, like, before that and then this shit was real to them?
Oh, have you seen the Knuckle of V? Oh,
Have you heard about that?
Can you imagine being a child?
Petrified! Oh, Stefanie would love it back then.
We would have. I would love that. Honestly, I wish that when I was small, somebody would tell me all about this stuff. I love reading about
We
mythology.
need to go and ask Uncle Tommy, see if he's heard it.
I'm going to tell him about them tomorrow.
Aye, when we're up.
Honestly, I felt well and truly down a rabbit hole. I could talk about more, but we're kind of time constraints today because I'm actually babysitting.
Yeah, fun.
So I just picked these 3 because these were the ones that
I like them.
stuck up to me. But I do have another list of things, but I'll just pick the scary ones.
We'll even maybe do a couple on Sunday as well, if you want to just fly a couple in.
Aye.
On Sunday.
I'll look some up and then I'll write down some scary
I'll look
ones.
one up and all.
But I don't know how to explain it. I just love reading about mythology, like in your country.
Aye.
Like it's just.
Cause that's the thing, like, I don't know much about, like, shit that happened here, but I do about other places, do you know what I mean? Like, that's always the same case everywhere.
But it's like, nowadays, mythology doesn't exist. Like,
Nobody speaks about it.
nobody's talking about it, or you don't learn it at school, or... I would love to learn this stuff at school.
Should do this study RE. And I'm a Catholic, do you know what I mean?
I would have loved this.
Or history, Steve, rather than fucking doing about the plague and fucking World War. Do about, like, random shit.
No, I just know history. I like history and I like learning about that stuff, but I feel like what you just said, CRE. Why am I forced to learn about religion? No offence to anybody out there who's
I'm Catholic,
religious,
but
I'm not religious.
Aye.
So why should I have to learn about it? I would rather learn about the Knuckle of V and the Wolvers than that shit.
And the sea demons.
The devil of the sea. But honestly, that proper creeped me out when I read that. I was like, wow, that's...
What is going on?
And then I thought, they pray for rainy days. I was like, maybe that's why it rains so much here. But that's everything, guys. That's all the myths we have for you today. We will continue this on another day, and I will get more scary, creepy ones. I might even look into trying to find some sort of eyewitness testimony or some documentation of someone who's actually seen one.
Aye.
For the most part, there is no documentation, but I will do my very best to find it.
Yeah.
But that's everything, guys.
I know, and then you've just got one more of me, guys, and I'm off for a week.
I think Shannon's scared that I'm going to replace her with somebody else.
You can't replace me, this is ours. S and S, Shannon and Steph, Scottish and Scared. It goes, you can't fucking replace me.
She looks really scared right now in the corner.
I'm telling you now, if I come back and I'm cut,
Our pupils are huge.
I will kill a bitch who nobody could ever take my place. Like, as I
Right.
said last night, I am one of a kind, Stephanie.
We're all one of a kind.
But I am the one of a kind.
There's no other us. There's no other me. There's no other you.
You'll never get any better than me. I am who I am, and what I am needs no excuses. Happy Friday, guys.
Right, well that's us.
Stay weird.
Stay scared.
Keep the heat.
See you Sunday, guys. Bye.
Bye.